which were influenced by Islamic terrorism has been only 6. Now it is 35. So, Islamic State is something like a cancer. But it is not only the tumor. Many cancers have metastases, which are more dangerous than the tumor itself. And that's why we may observe the spreading of radicalism, terrorism, and fanatism. And we must ask, how long are we to wait? How long are we to convey the condolences only? How long are we only to express the declarations of solidarity? I admit there are some limited actions against terrorism, but only very limited one. And the terrorism is spreading all the time. We have 3 main risks in this area. One of them is the risk that in the near future we shall have the new Islamic State in Afghanistan. In the case of reduction of NATO forces in Afghanistan, the victory of Taliban is highly probable. If so, the cruelty of Taliban is practically the same, like the cruelty of Al-Qaeda, Islamic State, Boko Haram, al-Nusra, and so on and so on. The second risk is extremization, or if you wish, radicalization of the population, which is still quiet and stable. Well, let me give you one unpleasant example. In the 30s, last century, in Germany, there was also quiet and stable population, and very cultivated population, nation of Goethe and Schiller. During a few years, this very decent nation has become the fanatic Nazis. Few years. And we must admit that such a radicalization or extremization is possible also today. So, and what is the third risk? It is our hesitation and our lack of courage to realize the decisive action. My country, even if it is a small country, has the troops in Afghanistan, has the troops in Mali, and in other parts of the world. But, of course, it is not enough. What we need is coordination, action of practically all permanent members of the United Nations. But what has been done till those days? Let me give you one example. What we need is, of course, the solid and firm platform something like a comprehensive platform of United Nations on international terrorism. And such a proposal has been formulated by India in the year 2000. After 16 years, there is a lasting discussion about the definition of international terrorism. And international lawyers discuss this problem 16 years. Thanks God I am not international lawyer. And that's why, for me, the terrorist is everybody who kills intentionally innocent civilian people. That's all. Elementary, dear Watson. But, unfortunately, United Nations discussed this problem, this declaration, 16 years. I have some doubts about efficiency of this international organization. Excuse me, Madam President. Well, but this is not enough. So, we have not such a platform. And last year, I proposed the creation of international forces equipped by drones, helicopters, rangers, and using communication among secret services. I was very happy to read the remarks of Under-General Secretary for Peacekeeping Operation, our French colleague, who proposes the same and uses experiences in Democratic Republic in Congo, but also using the drones and the helicopters in the fight against jihadists. So, what we need is not massive territorial operation. We have bad experience in Iraq, in Syria, in Libya. We were able to destroy, but we were not able to construct. But we must attack the sensitive points, nervous centers of international terrorism, and not occupy the territory. We must attack the brain, not the body. I hoped that there will be the resolution of Security Council against terrorism, but again, it is not. I read the first draft of such a resolution proposed by Russian Federation, but it doesn't exist till now. And unfortunately, we do not use plenty of articles of the Charter of United Nations, starting with Article 39 and ending with Article 51. For example, I'll give you only Article 47, which speaks about military command committee, and this article is called, in terminology of United Nations, the sleep-in article or sleep-in structure. Let's awake. If we have those articles, if we have this charter, there is chance and necessity to use it. And I ask at the end, without those measures, without coordinated military action, which will be based on the common will of permanent members of Security Council, the spreading of terrorism will continue, and we shall meet new assassinations, new failed countries, new terroristic actions all over the world. Let me conclude, colleagues, by old Roman slogan by Cato. Ceterum autem censeo, Carthaginem esse delendam. And deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome the international terrorism, not Carthago, someday. Thank you so much for your attention.
On behalf of the General Assembly, I wish to thank the President of the Czech Republic for the statement just made. May I request representatives to remain seated while we greet